Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I would like to note that we are now on version 1.8.2. I don't even see any update notes on Steam. I think this is a very, very minor update, and it shouldn't change anything. I just wanted to check that achievements are available, and they are, so that is perfect. Absolutely great. We do want to fight France for Wales, but this is the same situation that we were in last episode, and we decided to wait. So I think instead, we might consider going after, like, Norway. We don't have a CB up here. But we could start thinking about fabrication out this way. We would need to fabricate slowly and get a little bit of a toehold out here. Actually, let's check in on Denmark. Do we have anything here? Sweden? No. We don't have any CBs for any of that, and Sapmi is too far away. Okay. HRE? No. We probably... We might actually be able to take the HRE, but France is a little bit powerful for us, not necessarily because of their military strength, but it's because of Castile. That is the problem there. So we're going to tick on forward for now, and I think that we are going to start fabricating a claim out in Norway. We're going to want to get at least a small amount of progress on that. A small toehold out in Scandinavia. Kind of like reverse Viking invasions. I like it. So at this point, we could definitely take prestige here. Sure. We gained 10 dread. Beautiful. And we can ransom off some prisoners. We can... do we want to risk this? 46%. Probably not is the answer. All of these are vassals, which seems fine. When can we ask the Pope for additional gold? Not for like another 2.5 years. So that's going to be a little bit as well. I would really like to go after Francia. Unfortunately, we don't have the tech to go after this all in one war. And our brother-in-law, of course, is the Emperor of Francia. We could discuss methods of communication. Done. Okay. So we're going to go after him eventually, right? Absolutely. This is just a mayor, so that's fine. We're going to go after him eventually, but now is absolutely not the time for that. So this is okay. We eventually are going to want to have rightful ownership. That would be what would allow us to do this in a single war. We're a long ways away from rightful ownership coming in, so that's definitely a concern. Fortresses are being built. That's great. We're just going to go through and continue to upgrade some of these. Like, this is a level 1 castle. We'll definitely upgrade that. What else do we have down here? Level 3 city, level 3 castle. I mean, we can work on that. That's fine. Cool. 140 gold comes in. That's nice. But we definitely need to kick France out of Wales. That is really the top priority here. I'm wondering if we might be better off going into the Kingdom of Wales here. So we would need to click on this guy. We'd look at the Kingdom of Wales and look at these claimants. Potential options here. There definitely are some. Fair enough. It would be interesting to go after them that way. But with Castile being on their side, that is very dangerous. Now, they would have to disembark and land up here. If they got grouped up, we wouldn't be able to directly fight them unless we were to hire in a bunch of mercs, which we've already got some financial issues with that. So I really think that we don't work on attacking Francia just yet. We wait for a better opportunity. I really think that. So with that being the case, we will continue to upgrade some of these castles. And hey, a martial perk. I like it. So we're going to grab Strategist here. What does Strategist actually do for us? Okay, that's pretty good. Enemy fatal casualties plus 25%. Rivers and straits without advantage penalties. That's only if we're actually leading it, though, I think. So that's probably not going to be actually all that beneficial for us. But that's fine. We're going to grab Strategist here. Now, France is calling us into war. He is attacking Corsica. So he's attacking the HRE. Can we navigate rivers? We're going to join this. Can we work our way down the Rhine and land, like, here? And then siege our way to the HRE capital? I'm not sure. But we'll definitely fight this war. I want to see how this feels economically. It's probably going to feel crappy. But let's go ahead and raise all. Yeah, this is about what I expected to see. Okay, so obviously we need to work on our finances, right? There's no doubt about that. This guy's fully endorsing us, so there's no problem there. We do just need to work on our economy. That's what we need here, is economic work. So really, cranes are going to be what enables this. And those are 13 years out. So that's going to be interesting, for sure. Let's go ahead and embark here. Can we navigate this river? No, we cannot. So instead, we should land here and start sieging our way inland. This is going to be very expensive to embark. And we know this. This is going to put us negative financially. We'll be able to ask the Pope eventually to bring us, or to bail us out of this debt. But we don't want to fight the HRE, if we can at all help it. So I think we'll come down over here next. And that's 11% just from occupying this. I love it. Presumably France is going to be attacking down here. Yes, that's exactly what France is doing. And the HRE is down, like, here in Italy. This is actually, yeah, this is the HRE forces. Half of them, anyway. Okay, looks good. So obviously, this is going to be a problem, sieging like this. We're going to need to keep our supplies a little bit better. So we'll have a force about like this, and these guys are going to stay back, and they're going to keep supplied by spreading out a bit. They're going to need to spread out more than this, obviously. Checking in on these supply limits. Actually, the supply limits out here are pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. These guys are going to need to split again. But otherwise, this is all fine for the moment. We're probably going to want to split these all again eventually, because as we move in here, I'm expecting our supply limits to drop. So we'll definitely go ahead and do that. But we'll just spread out something like this, and then we'll move these guys down here. This should certainly have a siege commander. And we'll go with this guy. Beautiful. Okay. The HRE forces are down this way. Well, half of them are. We don't know where the other half are, but they don't have the numbers to fight us with only half. Thought I saw some movement over here, but I think it's just France. Okay, here's a small amount of units. These are low-quality units as well. Small numbers, low quality, looks good. So we're going to continue to press forward here, and I'm checking in on these supply limits. We can move forward somewhat with some of these forces. And that seems reasonable. So as these move forward, we're going to want to move these forward as well, obviously. So something like this. Just to make sure that we are nearby. What is going on here? Okay, they actually beat this French force, just due to sheer force of numbers. But here's the thing. If we know that they have like 30,000 here, and like 40,000 down this way, or they had 40,000 down here, this is now closer to 20,000. I was thinking about marching our forces down this way, but that leaves our siege force very, very exposed. And I think I would rather force them to respond to us up here. Especially with France doing this. Yeah, 90 gold is rough, but go ahead and do that. That gives us that claim. We can ransom off these prisoners that do not matter, assuming that we don't have any from prisoners, correct. And we'll ransom off this Prince Bishop. Beautiful. Okay, so we're at 51% war score. Our war contribution is currently 100%. Come on, France. Do stuff. They are doing stuff. I feel like we shouldn't have 100% war score if they've got these occupied. But okay, whatever. It's fine. We finish up this siege, we're going to move forward, and we'll move all of our units slightly forward. I'm actually going to split this force. There we go. And these guys can come over here. We'll split this force, and they can come, like, over this way. There's awkwardness ensuing, for sure. What with these supply limits? I want to check in... Okay. We can definitely stand here, here, and these guys can move, like, up this way. Sure. They can be a little closer. We're at 70% war score. They're just kind of running around over here on this coast. And France is doing some sieging. No doubt about that. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Did we just finish our siege? Yes, we did. Okay. So we're going to proceed forward over here. That siege is going to go very quickly indeed. And as the French finish up these sieges, we should be hitting 100% war score here very, very soon. With these French forces here, I'm comfortable with not moving these guys forward just yet. And yeah, they're not responding to us because they know that they can't win this battle. These forces are necessary to be here. They would absolutely run at this siege force if these forces weren't here. So that'll be fine. We're 89% right now. And ticking will happen eventually. This fort would need to fall. 50 days. Okay, this war is almost over. We are really, really close at this point to this war being over. This is a city? Okay, we should move in and help out with this siege. There we go. Much better. The French are leaving. They're just letting us handle this siege. Fair enough. We have the bombards. They don't. So we're going to walk down over this way, like here. We're at 99%, and ticking should finish this, actually. There we go. Ticking. End it. Anytime now, France. Anytime. There you go. So we'll disband those forces and start paying off our debts. We can also ask our head of faith for gold. He would not accept this, but now he would. Beautiful. He did not refer to us as loathsome, so that's a good sign. And we're going to ransom off these prisoners to continue to help pay off our debts that we got there. Cool. Excellent. So that got us a good amount of money. We are out of debt. Now we can attack Norway if we so decide. Do we want to do additional claims here? Or do we want to attack Norway? It's only the single claim, and I feel like that's not worth the truce. So I think we'll do that for now, and we'll continue to go through and upgrade these castles. So anything that's not a level 4 holding, we're going to look to upgrade. This is very expensive, and we're going to need to wait for this month tick. Are we paused right now? We are. Okay, so we're going to get this going. To think that he was hiding such a thing. Okay, just waiting on this cash. There is this battle happening here, which is awkward. But there we go. We'll get that concentric castle upgrading. Beautiful. So, France. We have helped you a lot of times, and granted, you've helped us a lot of times too. It's been a very mutually beneficial relationship. But we're going to need Wales. We're going to need Wales. What do you want to do about that, France? We're going to have to fight you at some point. Unless you allow us to do something. It would be definitely interesting if they were to, like, I don't know, release Wales. That's very unlikely to happen, to be clear. Apparently, our courtier here is trying to seduce us. No thanks. We have 9 children. Isn't there an achievement for 10 children? I'm pretty sure that there is. Maybe we should have been seduced. We could try to romance our wife. That might help. She is starting to get a little bit old for childbearing. What do we want to go for? She is content, brave, arrogant, a charismatic negotiator. She's spindly, and a valued diplomatic courier. Content and brave and arrogant. We'll go with our gut in the moment. I mean, we've known her for a long time. Surely we know what she likes. Right? We went with a poem. Oh boy. This is going to go absolutely great. Apparently she actually liked it, so that's interesting. But I feel like we have to read this poem. It is truly terrible. Your perky bosom is better than a ham in winter. I would be blessed if I could see you, that I may know if your prowess carries off the battlefield. You should do everything I want, all the time. That is a terrible poem. Wow, okay. So apparently she liked it, though. I guess it worked? That's remarkable. So she's been insulted by our spy master and knight. And we're going to banish him from the realm. Fantastic. We'll get a new spy master. There we go. And we have a 72% chance of success here. I gotta say, that was probably the worst romantic poem I've ever read. But, I mean, if it works, then it's not dumb, I suppose. So we can definitely spend a little bit of gold here. Any holding upgrades that we want to upgrade. I mean, I don't want to upgrade a temple holding, to be honest. And yeah, we need the cranes invention. So we would have to be looking for... Actually, this level 2 city would work. Who was excommunicated? Our vassal, the Duke of Leinster. Okay. So we're attending a dance to spend some time with our wife. And she's stuck in a conversation with Duke Simon here. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to take over and get chronic headaches for 10 years? Wow, this guy must be really annoying. Okay. 10-year chronic headaches? Oh my. Or we just tell him to leave and spend some prestige. I feel like this isn't actually a bad thing. Do we care about Duke Simon's opinion of us? I mean, he's a relatively powerful vassal. He already isn't super happy with us. And we can spend the prestige. Get out of here. Beautiful. We now have an 82% chance of romancing our wife. Perfect. So now the question is, when do we declare on Norway? And when do we declare on Francia? Actually... So, Francia's alliance with Castile is over. Very interesting. Do we have a daughter of approximately the appropriate age? We do. They're related, but we don't necessarily care about that since they're not going to be our heir. So that would be an interesting alliance to make, for sure. I don't suppose they'd do a matrilineal. No, that would be ridiculous. Not shocking on that. How did this guy die? He died from his wounds. Okay. Now, France may or may not... Courtier of Emperor Philippou. But not actually related. So if we were to do this, then there is no space here. No, there is a space. The Empress Mother could get an alliance there. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. She would need to be released from prison. She's currently imprisoned by this guy. By her son. Okay. We do need a new chancellor. We'll go ahead and put this guy in. And a new spy master again. We'll put this guy in. Cool. Now, Francia does have 85,000 troops. As a hypothetical, we're not actually going to do this, but as a hypothetical, 97 versus 84, that is theoretically doable. The fight would happen entirely here, but we wouldn't get the entire territory, right? Rightful ownership is not ours yet. 10 years on Ermine Cloaks, 11 years on Cranes, so we are a ways away in both of those regards. Okay, how are we doing? Our daughter died. That's sad. She died in childbirth. Okay, well... Do we have to have 10 living children for the achievement? Let me check here. Can we control F this? Children. Cool. Have 10 living children. Okay, so according to the achievement, they do have to be living. So that means that we would have to have 2 children. Okay. That's going to be much harder at this point. Much harder indeed. So, the Empire of Scandinavia. I want to take a look at this. We hold 10 de jure counties of Scandinavia. And we need 93 in order to create that empire title. That's a lot, no doubt about that. An unfortunate case of food poisoning, huh? 82% chance of accepting the bribe. Do it. Aw, she lost opinion of us. That's okay. We still have a 72% chance of success. We'll upgrade this city. Marital recriminations, huh? Do we care about this person? She's just a guest. She has a claim on the Earldom of Cheshire. I don't care. Get out of here. Fantastic. We're going to upgrade this castle when we can. Wait, was that? Yeah, that's leased out to a Grandmaster. Okay. So is that. Sure. And this. Wow. Okay, so apparently... So we're working on romancing our wife here, of course. We go ahead with our attempt. 33% chance that she's attacked by a wild beast. 66% chance of her never being in danger. Okay, so here's the thing. Her dying isn't the worst thing, if we're going for that achievement. She's 40, and she's infirm. It was probably just a bird. She was never in danger. Okay. Cool. So, that seems fine. But like I said, her dying is not the end of the world here. Okay. So we're going to continue to look to get additional upgrades. We definitely need to continue to improve our economy. These upgrades are not going to be huge benefits for us economically, but they will be eventually helpful, right? Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. What do we got going on here? Finger bones of an emperor? Get out of here. Okay. Beautiful. So, other upgrades. We've got the city holding. Yes, get that done. So that fabricate claim just finished. We're looking for additional holdings to upgrade. What do we got? Here's a level 2 city. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. And I'm sure there are more. I mean, there's a level 3 castle here, but we don't actually have the cash, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and continue our fabrication out over this direction. I want to take a look at the duchies. Okay, so we have this full duchy here. Noted. What would we need to be able to claim the Kingdom of Norway? 10 of 17 required counties. So we would need 7 counties out over this direction. That's noted. 7 counties. We've got 2 claimed. If we get lucky, then we would get the full duchy here, which would be 1, 2, 3. So that would bring us up to 5, and then we would need, like, this duchy as well, or part of it, anyway. Okay, yeah, that seems doable, mostly. But it's going to take a while unless we get lucky. That's the thing. 300 gold to fix the problem? Sure, do it. We've got lots of gold, but we definitely do want to increase our gold income. We are at 4 absolute crown authority. Noted. I would like to raise up the tax levels. Okay, we're having a surprise birthday party. We've seen this event a bunch of times. Cool. We'll take the big gift. A dagger. I would not classify a dagger as big, but okay. So, what do we got here? Prowess and personal scheme power? Sure. I mean, I feel like we should really go for something more along the lines of knight effectiveness. So we'll equip that. We don't have a crown. And we should probably repair this. Cool. No, we're not actually going to equip that. I wanted the knight effectiveness. Beautiful. So that'll be fine. Proposing an alliance. Who is this? Powers? Done. Maybe that'll provoke him into declaring independence. That would be nice. In fact, that would be really good. But we'll see. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to go after Norway, most likely. But if we see a good opportunity, we'll declare on France. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. What are we going to grab here? Controlled territory, defender advantage. Sure. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.